Okay, so we're going to do the whole setup and running of a laser for a cat spay today, and I'll show you how it all works. We're also going to have you video that screen a little bit so I can show what settings we have that on. So we're going to sterilely put the tip on here, and so I have my assistant hold the non-sterile side, and then I'm going to support this while she puts the suction on it, which can be a little tricky. Feel free to come in. There we go. All right, that is on now, and now we're going to cover up that because, of course, it's non-sterile with our autoclave foil. Sort of how we've sorted it out over the years. So this is clean and able for me to touch, and then I wrap that all together so that I don't inadvertently touch anything non-sterile during the procedure. But that little tube is still in there and it will suck smoke out from the actual laser cutting site. And now we're going to put the exhaust handle on our exhaust tube over here so that I can touch this and direct it during surgery as well. So that goes on there, which is attached to a smoke evacuator, and then it's sterile and can be in my site getting all the smoke away. I'm going to have you come over here one more second and show you some of the settings here. I have the laser set with the indicator light on 4, which says it's going to be a decent sized light, but not too big. You can make it bigger or smaller. I have this on pulse wave at 50 milliseconds, so that's going to be for a little bit more delicate tissue because we're doing a cat here. And then only 5 watts, and that's going to cut pretty well. I could go more with that, but I'll burn more. So we have to pick between too much heat and faster cutting, and that's where I'm going to go with for today. Of course, I have that on my preset for number 1 under pulse. You can preset up to 5 different settings per mode of laser. So the continuous mode, the simple mode, or the pulse mode all have 5 different presets available. And you can change them anytime just by saving a new one. Easy to do. Let's get started. We're going to turn the smoke evacuator on for this, so it might get a little loud. That's all it takes to make your first incision. We're going to open that bluntly with Metson bombs next. Got everything all messed up over here. Now we are using laser for everything today, so even the stab incision. In millennia. Extend that incision ever so slightly here. Exteriorize our uterus. I'm going to the left side first. That's how I do it. Doesn't mean that's how it's supposed to be done, just that's how I do it. Yeah. She says, oh no, you're pulling on an ovary. We're gonna go all the way through the surgery today because it should be fairly quick. I'm tying off the left pedicle as we speak. Now we're gonna use that laser one more time to just quickly ligate that. Very nice. I'm going to exteriorize the right horn of the uterus. Again, double ligate that guy. Little bitty uterus, little bitty nuts. And we're going to use that laser one more second here to ligate this one. Ever so slightly. Looks good. Break down that broad ligament just a skosh so that we have no attachments to get in our way. Oop. We're going to put that back on. Nothing's perfect. There we go, thank you. And since it's sterile, it didn't cause a problem when it fell. One of the nice things of that. I always double ligate the uterus as well, just caudal to the bifurcation. Again, I will put my clamp where I'm going to be cutting. Yep, thank you. And that's everything we're going to use the laser for on this procedure. I like the laser because it cauterizes as it cuts. It helps to decrease pain from those cut nerves, and it reduces bleeding in a major way. So it's very, very nice to use without causing too much burning like cautery might. If you have any questions, I'm always around. Thanks.